Hello, Justajolt here. When did Nerf start? What was the first Nerf blaster ever? Where does the name Nerf even come from? Well, if they're questions that keep you awake at night, I've got good news for you. We're about to delve into the depths of Nerf's history. All these questions and more will be answered, starting from now. It was Parker Brothers who originally developed Nerf as a brand, beginning with a 4-inch, that's 100mm for you metric types, polyurethane foam ball. The idea came from Rain Geyer, a Minnesota-based games developer, who in 1969 came to the company with a football game that was safe for indoor play. After studying it carefully, Parker Brothers decided to strip away everything from the game apart from the foam ball, which they really loved. And thank goodness they did. In 1970, the Nerf Ball was introduced as the world's first official indoor ball, the name Nerf being slang for the foam padding used in off-road racing, as opposed to standing for non-expanding recreational foam, which is a shame because I quite like that. Nerf foam itself is made from a solid spongy cellular material produced by the reaction of polyester with diisocyanate, whilst carbon dioxide is liberated by the reaction of carboxyl with an isocyanate. That's science. In short, polyester resin reacts with the compound while CO2 is simultaneously released by another reaction, and it's this gas that creates open pockets within the polyurethane that in turn makes the material soft and light and squishy. Marketing slogans promised that one could throw it indoors, you can't damage lamps or break windows, and you can't hurt babies or old people. Well, that's oddly specific. Some of the first TV commercials for the balls were joint promotions with General Foods Kool-Aid Drinks Mix, with Mickey Dolenz, Davy Jones and Michael Nesmith, otherwise known as the Monkees, playing with the balls on a living room soundstage. That's a soundstage that looks like a living room. By the way, Kool-Aid at the time was sponsoring Saturday morning reruns of the Monkees TV series, that's why they were involved. Apparently, the ball filled a strong consumer need, and by the end of the year, more than 4 million Nerf balls had been sold. The 4-inch ball was followed by a large version, very creatively named the Super Nerf Ball. And shortly after, in 1972, a basketball game called Nerf and the Nerf Football joined the family. The latter, the Nerf Football, quickly became Nerf's most popular ball, having been developed by longtime NFL kicker Fred Cox. For the benefit of any Brits listening, we're talking about a rugby ball-shaped football as opposed to a football-shaped football. For the benefits of any Americans listening, rugby is football without pads, and running like all the time. In 1985, the Kenner Products Company started the process of buying out Parker Brothers, and during the process in 1989, we saw the development and release of what would come to be known as the first Nerf Blaster, the Blaster Ball. Parker Brothers continued to add to the Nerf line until they officially handed the reins to the Kenner Products Company in 1991, when the aforementioned merger was complete. And this happened just in time for Hasbro to acquire the Nerf line, through the acquisition of the Tonka Corporation, which Kenner was a part of. I know it's complicated, right? And coincidentally, all of this happened in the same year that the first dart-firing blaster was released, the Nerf Sharpshooter. By 1995, over 100 million Nerf products had been sold. Throughout the 1990s and early 2000s, the Nerf brand served under the subsidiaries Odds On and Lamari before Hasbro took full control of the brand. Over the years, the Nerf brand has continued to expand by adding new looks to existing merchandise, and now includes Nerf branded products ranging from sports balls and foam darts blasters to video games and accessories, like this funky rucksack. But Nerf's most popular products are the blasters we all love to fire, which fire the darts we spend our lives picking up thereafter. Here's to all the dart sweepers out there. These darts have come in a variety of fruity flavours over the years, including Velcro tipped in order to stick to Nerf vests, darts with suction cups designed to stick to smooth surfaces, streamlined darts which fit into magazines, whistlers, megas, and all of these in various colour variations such as camouflage and even glow in the dark. The N-Strike subline was launched in 2004 and was styled a little bit more like real steel than previous Nerf products were. It was updated in 2012 as the N-Strike Elite line and included tactical rail, stock and barrel attachments as well as intercompatible darts and magazines as with the N-Strike line. Arguably, it's this compatibility that's led to Nerf's enduring success over the years. Compatibility! In 2010, Nerf was merged with the recently acquired Super Soaker brand. In 2011, the Nerf N-Strike Stampede ECS was awarded the Boy Toy of the Year award. Yes, that's a thing. And the Nerf Super Soaker Shot Blast won Outdoor Toy of the Year at the 11th Annual Toy of the Year Awards, which was held at the American International Toy Fair in New York City. By this time, Nerf YouTubers Drac, Coop and IAmBobololo had already published their first Nerf-related content, and the Nerf community was beginning to gain exposure and grow as more people saw the potential for Nerf blasters beyond just plinking around in the front room. If you're interested in finding a place to Nerf, take a look at some of the links in the description at the end of this video. If you already identify as a Nerfer, tell us in the comment section below where you love to Nerf. And Google Foam Fest. In February 2013, Hasbro announced the release of Nerf Rebel, a subline aimed at girls. The first product, the Heartbreaker Bow, was released in the fall of 2013. Also in 2013, Hasbro and Gramercy Products unveiled Nerf Dog, a line of Nerf-inspired canine retrieving toys made of rubber, nylon and plastic. The Nerf Dog toy line launch included a long-distance ball throw that can propel a toy up to 250 feet. Wait, have I got that right? The Nerf Dog tennis ball blaster mimics traditional Nerf gun designs and shoots a ball up to 50 feet in the air. The toy uses special softer balls to reduce the risk of injury. To dogs, presumably. And old people, probably babies too. 2013 was a big year for Nerf, as it also saw the advent of the Mega line, firing larger darts longer distances that whistled. What's not to love? In November 2013, a book was published by Power Books, the Ultimate Nerf Blaster Book, which was written by Nathaniel Marunas. This book highlights the history of Nerf and provides details on every N-Strike, Dart Tag and Vortex blaster produced at the time of the book's release. In 2014, the Nerf Zombie Strike Crossfire Bow won the award for Best Action Toy at the 2014 UK Toy Fair. Throughout this time, more Nerf brands have been released based on the N-Strike Elite line. In 2015, the Rival line of blasters was first released. The first product released was the Nerf Rival Apollo. These blasters fired Nerf's new ammunition, their Rival High Impact rounds. These are small foam balls that can reach a higher velocity than foam darts, and they're also more accurate, thanks to Rival Blasters hop-up technology. The Rival Blasters were targeted towards an older audience with its age listed as 14 plus on the box. The AccuStrike line claimed improvements to dart technology, making you able to strike things more accurately, and we all default danced with joy when the Fortnite line came out. 2019 saw the advent of a budget line of blasters to compete with cheaper compatible third-party offerings from the likes of Zuru and Busby. In addition to this, in 2019, new Nerf Ultra Blasters were released, a blaster that fired a new proprietary dart design that was marketed as the farthest flying dart ever, up to 120 feet. That's exactly what the marketing blurb says. The new Ultra darts are constructed from a lightweight foam that is notably different than traditional darts in that they are made with a closed cell rather than open cell foam. This construction allows for fins to be modelled onto the rear of the darts. Size-wise, Ultra darts are in between N-Strike Elite darts and Mega darts in diameter, but shorter than both in length. And they cannot be fired from any previous Nerf line or off-brand compatible blasters, nor can any other line's darts be fired from Ultra blasters. This design was created in response to the growing number of third-party darts available for N-Strike Elite blasters at a much lower cost than Nerf brand darts. The first blaster in the Ultra line was called the Nerf Ultra 1, with other blasters also being named after numbers. Guess they finally got bored of using strike as a suffix. And that's where we are now. If you're in the UK and want to Nerf, then you should come to Foam Fest, the UK's Nerf convention. Also, check out Britnerf to see if there's a Nerf event near you. Please let me know in the comment section down below what you think about this style of video. In the meantime, dude bros, much love, Jolt out, have a great day wherever you are, and I'll see you in a completely different video. Giggity.